So, what I want to talk to you guys about today, in the spirit of the school year starting, is this idea of your kids and your memories. What I want to do is just take a moment to talk about capturing these memories, but also living in the moment. And I think that's something we all have a challenge with in this day and age. We've all got our phones like stapled to our hand. Like it's I can't get it off. It is stapled to our hand. It's in our back pocket. It's in front of our face all times. It's not healthy. I'm very guilty, as much as any of you are. But we really need to do a better job at living in the moment. So here's some of my thoughts and suggestions about how are you going to capture all these things and keep them recorded and preserved, while also taking a breath and just enjoying it. And so here's my strategy behind that. Obviously, remember to capture all these things that are happening in your child's life: sports, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, camping, birthdays, holidays, dancing, school activities, all this good stuff. But just a snapshot is all you need. If you go to your child's Christmas concert that's coming up, holiday concert that's going to be coming up in the next couple of months, you don't need to record the entire thing on your cell phone. I say this in loving jest, but more often than not, I've seen some parents, unfortunately mostly grandparents, being at a school function and you look like this. Because you're either holding this or your iPad. Please don't do that. It's gigantic. With the cover hanging down below it, you've just created a giant blockade that the people behind you can't see anything because you're holding up this. And two things about that, two super important things. Number one, you are never going to go back. I guarantee you, if you record the entire production, you're never going to go back and watch the entire thing. You're not watching it on your phone, you're not downloading it onto a CD, you're not putting it on the TV. It's not happening. You don't have enough time in your life to re-watch an hour of a school play that you were actually sitting in there to be there presently. So let's get real. The other thing is that when you are doing this at your child's play, your child can't see you. Your child is up on stage so excited that you are there in the audience. They have practiced this song, they have memorized their lines, they've learned their instrument, and they are so excited that you and grandma and aunts or whoever are there. And if you are this, they can't see this, which is happiness for them about, yay, they did a good job and they remembered their line. So please, just think about it from the other side of the phone, who's looking at you. But I get it. You still don't want to miss that moment. I mean, when we were kids, 70s and 80s, camcorders wasn't as big a deal. So we just took a lot of pictures, didn't we? And your photo albums don't talk, and you looked at a picture and you jogged the memory of what it was, and the story came back to you. I love video. It seems a little bit funny for me to tell you don't take a lot of video when part of my company, my service, is about making movies out of your videos. Here's what I personally do. Just as much as back in the day when we just took pictures and it was just a quick snapshot, you can also just take a video snapshot. When I take video of my child at an event or a sporting event, I try to wait for a right moment, 20 to 30 seconds max, of just her in the action of what she's doing. And that's it. And put the phone away and enjoy the rest. I'm not saying you can't have your video, your pictures, but you don't need to capture the entire thing, So, just hold that up there, get your 30 seconds of live motion of your kids singing, and then put it away and enjoy the rest from there. And again, I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who have heard me with this PSA. I'm going to say it one more time. When you're doing this little video snapshot, or any video, your phone is facing this way, not this way, okay? I know that people are vertical. I know that you only want to see your child. I am very much a stickler about this, and my friends and family and fellow moms at school are probably annoyed as hell at me. Videos are supposed to be the shape of your TV. If your TV is standing on end like this in your living room, God bless you, enjoy, and keep on videoing like this. Also, if your videos are never going to leave your phone and you're just going to always look at them like this, do whatever the heck you want. But I think we've been trained with the smartphone that because the button is here, that means the record button is here, that means that's how it records. It's not. You can totally turn this phone sideways and it will still record and take pictures just beautifully. So try to turn your phone if you can remember. I really appreciate me. It kills me just a little bit inside every time I see a vertical video. So back to the moments. Capture the moments, just a little piece of them, and then go back to enjoying the event that your child is at. And then, super important after that, back it up. Every single photo on this, on any other devices you have, they need to be somewhere other than this, because if you've gone through the trouble of videoing your child's entire school play, God forbid there's an hour worth of dance recital on here, and then this slips out of your pocket and into the toilet, gone. Everything off of this phone needs to be somewhere else besides this phone. That can be anywhere from a cloud service that you pay for that automatically uploads everything to an account. It can be what I do, which is, get the cord, plug the USB cord from your phone into your laptop or your PC, your computer, and physically download everything off of this phone and put it on the hard drive. And so that it's not here anymore. And the wonderful thing about that is then it frees this little mini computer, because that's what this is. It's a mini computer that also makes phone calls. It frees this mini computer up for you to take more pictures and videos. I've heard very many times on different Facebook threads of moms having a panic because they're like, help, I dropped my phone and now my daughter's entire dance class is gone. Or help, my phone is full. I need to buy a new phone with a bigger hard drive. No, you don't. You need to take all this stuff off and put it somewhere else safe. Then you go back in here, delete everything off, and then proceed to capture more memories. I can get pretty passionate about this subject. I think if I could get personal for a minute, part of the reason why I do is because I find as I get older, my memory goes right down the tubes. We've got a lot going on and things get stressful. So if you're anything like me, I understand why you are snapping pictures and video of your kids constantly, because you're feeling crazed and you're feeling like you're going to forget those memories. You're not going to forget the most important things, okay? And that's why living in the moment is so, so, so important. One of my favorite videos I have could be lost and deleted forever, and I would still remember it. And I'm going to try not to get choked up, actually. But it's of my daughter when she was about 2, and it was the first time she ever saw real fireworks. And we were on the beach here in Stratford, and we had told her what fireworks were going to be like, and I think she saw them on TV, but until you experience something for yourself for the first time, you never really get it. And this child had become overcome with emotion, and she was just like, and like covering her mouth, and she was getting emotional because it was so pretty, and she couldn't believe what was happening. And I can't even really physically describe to you at this moment, but it is in here, and it is in here because was such a huge thing. I don't need the video or picture for that. And I know some of you out there, you know which moments I'm talking about, that you don't need it. You don't need it. You'll remember it forever. Other things we need help with. So take those pictures as often as you can. Take those videos as often as you can, but make them short and sweet. And please don't be the person at the school play production who's got the phone like this. Come on out from behind here and let your kids see your smiling face and see how much you love them and how proud you are of them, that they're up there on that big stage doing a great job. It's all my best with no stress, as always. And happy September, and happy school, and happy fall. Talk to you soon.